Hi, crafters. Oh, I hate my silhouettes. I will explain why. I was trying to design a card base for a record player. So I thought, okay, I have all the parts. Oh, now I'm throwing them on my desk. I will show my desk in a few seconds, but I have two exact pieces. Well, exact the same parts. And I don't know if you can see it, but I cut them at the same exact way, and one is this much shorter than the other one, and I contacted Silhouette. And okay, this doesn't seem like much, but it ruins my whole reason for designing. So I really think that there's something wrong with their software. But they sent me an email after a week waiting that they want to help me and find out if it's in their software. But I need my husband because I need all kinds of specifications of my computer and I have no clue. So, hi Diana. Hi. Yeah, I was designing a card base, but I wanted to make a drawer inside. So here in this ugly flappy thing must be a drawer. But if you see the edge of my paper, that's how it's cut by my silhouettes. But I wanted to do it like this. Hi, Tamara. I wanted to do it like this. So this is the record player. I have one of the records that I cut out with my cutting die that I don't have myself yet. But well, that's what I plan to do. I designed a record player arm that you can put on. Come on, wait a minute. I will shift my camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the only way I'm able to do it. Okay, so I think this is better. So you can see it better what I'm doing. So I wanted one with a drawer inside. So I made the box for the drawer, but I need to make the drawer itself. But my first dilemma was that my silhouette cut this piece first, and then I thought, well, this doesn't sound good because it needed to be the same width as this part because this will be the lid. And trust me, in the file, it's the same size, but I don't think the camera picks it up. But you see, it's shorter. See, it's only a millimeter, but it's shorter. And the funny thing is when I measure it, it tells me that it's, and I know it's in centimeters, but it's 158. And I designed it at 160. So I really think that there is something wrong with the software because this is 160. So I thought, okay, I will cut it again. There goes my paper. And what does it do? 159. Oh, and it makes me so frustrated. But okay. So I thought I would show you what I was planning on making. I was trying to make a drawer so you could make it into a card, but also into, because when you fold it flat, this will fit inside an envelope. But I know some people would like things with drawers, so I'm also going to design a drawer. But I can't design a drawer. Yeah, I can design a drawer, but the problem is these parts will all be makeable into a cutting die set, but the drawer won't. So now I have a dilemma. What should I do? Just make it a cut file, or nothing at all, because I can't let sellers produce this into a cutting die set if I want to add a drawer. But it will look something like this. So this is the record player, and these need to be cut out of different colors of paper. Hi, Fat Dandelions. Hi, the crafty little gem. Hi, Claire. And then this one goes on top. And of course, these need to be in color, but I just cut them out so I have an idea on how it looks. Then this part goes on here, so it goes onto the record, and this part goes on top of here. And then I also have a slider mechanism and two button pieces. Come on, Nicole, you can do this. And what I did is I made a pocket. So this can go on top of the lid. And in this one will fit one of the, let me take them because I still have the ones that I cut out when I had the dies. This one will fit inside of the pocket. So you can do a record on the flap part, inside this pocket, and then it can fold shut like this. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I was debating with myself because I wanted to make a record player because you asked me to make, or a few of you asked me to make one, but the dilemma is in the fact that I wanted to design it like this and then with a drawer, but the drawer I need to make the drawer out of a lot of separate parts in order for it to also be producible into a cutting die set. But if I do, then the set will be too big and sellers won't be interested. So yeah, I have all kinds of dilemmas today that I can't figure out what to do. But I think I will make it into only cutting file, because I know for sure that sellers won't be interested in a die set that has all these big parts. Because when I make it into a die set, people who don't have the exclusive die set won't be able to use it. So what's the use of producing it into a cutting die, right? But yeah, those dilemmas are keeping me busy and I don't know what to do about it. But I want to ask you what you thought of this idea. So a record player with a drawer that comes out of the side. So like this. Hi, Janice. Hey, you cut me live before, right? Yeah, I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong. I know a few Janice, so yeah, I'm debating with myself what to do. Because some of you bought the cutting die set of the record, and it won't be fair if you can't buy the record player for it. So I need you guys' help. What should I do? I don't know. Dilemmas. Yeah, and I can let the seller produce it after he's back from his holiday, but I'm so worried it will be an expensive set. So tell me, what should I do? Should I just design it as a cut file, the record player? So not the record itself, because that's... Janice, could you please type with smaller letters? I love that idea. Yes, the last couple of times I missed you. Okay, oh, that was it. Okay. Sorry, sweetie, I didn't know. But yeah, so I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I know I will get angry emails when I only make it into a cut file, or when I make it into a die set, I'm afraid sellers won't take it. So that's my dilemma. I have no clue what to do. Help me. So yeah, I'm trying to make it look a little bit more realistic. and then do it like this with the arm. And of course, I need to cut it in all kinds of paper, but yeah. And this one needs to go on here. But what would you like? What vote for me? Would you do you mind if it's only a cut file, or do you only need a die set? Yeah, see, I thought so too. I think I'm going to make it into a cut file, because then I won't have trouble with sellers that says to me, or that tell me it's too big, because even the flap, and I need it to be this big, but I'm worried that it won't fit onto a normal standard die cutting machine. Yeah, it will be very tricky to die cut it, you see, because of the size. That's when you try to make everybody happy. And that's just not possible. Maybe I can do it this way, that I let the seller do a pre-order and then only produce it for the ones that want it to have it into a die set. Maybe that's an option. But yeah, it's hard. Oh, and yeah, and now I have the trouble with the machine doesn't want to do what I want to do in what sizes. It doesn't cut my papers right. And I hate the fact that he does it. Why can't you sell the drawer option as a digital file? Then those who want a drawer can still make it on their own die set would have ends only. Yeah, the problem, Amy, is that people who didn't buy the exclusive die set, they can't buy the record at the seller. So, and people who bought the record, if I don't make it into a die set, then the problem is that, yeah, they don't have it in a die. So, yeah, I have a lot of dilemmas. I don't have a machine for cut files, but I also acknowledge that if I want larger or very complex die. Okay. Hi, crafty lady. Pest that I should invest in a machine. It's not fair that people should be cross with you. Yeah, I know, Linda, but that's so much times it happens so many times that I have the same struggles. I want to make everybody happy, and I understand that some people don't have the money to invest in a machine like this. And so, yeah, what should I do? What's the best option? I think I will make it into a cut file, and then if a seller is interested, that he can produce it into a die set, but then only at pre-order style things, something like that. That way the seller does not have to invest in die sets he can't sell if people don't have the record, because the record I don't want to put in that set, because the record is an exclusive file. So yeah, do you understand my problem? Wait a minute. Yeah, it can be produced. Sorry, guys, that it's so shaky. I will try to. Yeah, now it's back. That's the problem. I wanted to make it, but yeah, I think the best option is that I make it into a cut file. Sorry for my bad hairdos, guys. I wished I could go to the hairdresser finally, but I have to wait 4 more weeks, so it will be more and more and more horrible. Oh, hopefully in 4 weeks they will open. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, that I make it into a cut file, and that I offer the sellers to take on the design and can deliver it on pre-order or something like that. I think that's the best of both worlds, because then the people who don't have a cutting die, a digital cutting die like machine like I do, that they can order if they want the die set, something like that. I think that's yeah. See, cut file for now. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Record cannot be into a die also. No, Amy, I don't want to send this file to a seller because it's an exclusive that I designed. And if I sell it off, then there's no use of people buying my exclusive dies anymore. So yeah, that was my dilemma. I really, honestly, I didn't think it would be such a popular die. And yeah, so now all my good intentions backfire a little bit on me. And I spoke this morning to the seller, and he is in fact producing the new die sets, because I even sent out my own set to one of the people who ordered it, because I had something like, yeah, I need to do it. I already had to let 8 people down. And yeah, so I only have the cutouts left. So I'm very hanging on to them. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So you have a drawer inside, and that you can put even a record, because the record, including the sleeve, will fit inside. I will show it to you. So this will fit with ease inside. So you can even put a record with sleeve inside of the drawer. It's the groovest best record I ever seen. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I paid a lot of attention to make those groove insides. I thought it would be lovely if it has those groove, because then it was more realistic. And you by now all know that I like to make my designs as realistic as possible. Yeah, so I'm going to figure out a best way to design the, because now you can use it as a card but also as a gift box. And I thought that idea was fun, because now you can flatten the card if you want to just use it as a card. This is the flap that goes on top. Let me first stick it down. Give me a second, because that explains it for me a little bit easier. But I didn't tape it down yet. The world is full of dilemmas. Or, as I also sometimes say, how do you say that in English? See, I'm scratching my gray hairs. Oh well. Now I have to figure out what the best side is to attach it to, so you can see what I mean. I have to do this right, because else the card doesn't look well when it's finished. Yeah, okay, so you could make it into a card and then it's a high base, but this will sag a little. I can't do anything about that, because else the drawer will not fit inside. And then you have the record player like this, and then the pocket that goes on top of the flap that one of the records will fit into, so like this. And then the record player itself with the arm and all the knobs and stuff like that. So yeah, you should know by now all your designs are popular. Thank you, Amy. Crafty lady. I'm so sorry I missed out on this. I have some music stamps that would have been so awesome with this die. Yeah, crafty lady, I just spoke to the seller and I was trying, but I couldn't pinch him. I was trying to see if he was willing to make more before he went on holiday. So I asked him, could you make more than the 50 I ordered? And he said no. And I was something like, oh, why not? Why not? Because I know so many of you still want to order it. But yeah, I I didn't get him so far that he wanted to make, for instance, 10, 12, or 15 even more. Yeah. Hi, Diana. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Yeah, so I tried. I did do my best. But yeah, I will see if I can make this one with a drawer and then make it into a cut file and that it looks nice. And but I also have to struggle with my machine because it doesn't do what I want it to do. So I need to go in debate with Silhouette and see what's wrong. But I think with all my technical knowledge that it's a software issue, and I'm running the newest software, so I don't know what I do wrong. But do you like the fact that the record player would have a drawer? This has been a bad experience for you. Yeah, we appreciate the wonderful die, but we are sad that you took loss on this. Yeah, Barbara, I know, and I'm still figuring out a way to make up for the losses because I made a loss of about 90 euros. That's about $120 on the first 22. But I also get a big loss on the 50 that I need to send out. And that loss will run up about to 200 and 220 euros. So that's $270. So in total, I will lose about three and a bit $300 roughly. Yeah, yeah. Hi Nicole, it's really amazing this die. Unfortunately, I don't have a digital cutting machine, and right now I can't afford to buy. Yeah, I totally understand. I totally understand, and that's why I always try to make things work and sell my designs to sellers. But the problem is because the record is fairly big. I need to do the record player in a big size. See, and I don't like the record players where you have those suitcases. If you Google on old-fashioned record player, then you see the ones that have a suitcase that the record is hanging off and the lid of the suitcase is open. And then I would be able to make it a bit smaller, but I don't like that the record is hanging off, especially because I know some of us like to gift it away. So I want the record to be sturdy and protected on top of a full base. Yeah, I know, Barbara, but I think sometimes people need to step up for their own mistakes, and that's how I feel. Of course, I would be happy if you want to send me the other half of the postage. Of course, I would be lying if I don't like that, but it's a struggle within myself, my integrity. I hope I said that right. Is having a fight between asking, could you please pay more, and but Nicole, it's your own mistake. So why do other people have to not turn up for your mistake? But how do you say that? Be a victim of your mistake? I'm struggling to tell what I feel inside. Yeah, you could, if you want, you could donate the half of the other half that you that I need to pay for postage. But please don't feel obligated. If you don't, I will not be angry or look at you as, well, you didn't pay the other half. I made the mistake and I need to turn up for my own mistakes. But yeah, if you want to, yeah, I would be happy, and I would be lying if I'm telling you that I wouldn't be happy with that. See, I thought so, Amy, with a drawer. Yeah, I'm going to make it with a drawer. I sent you a box idea for the record player that I would buy, but coming in late to discussion. Yeah, Tanya, I will show it in a second one more time. Yeah, the postage, but I have to convert. Let me see what the conversion is. From euro to dollar, and I have to see what the difference will be. I need to pay 375 extra in euros, and in dollars that's about $5.2. So yeah, $5.2 I have to pay extra for each die that I have to send out later on. But I don't think that's expensive. I understand. Okay. We want to. How do we donate that? Well, if you want to donate, you can send it to my PayPal. And my PayPal address is, I have to make sure that I type it right before I press enter. This is my PayPal address. So if you want to do it, but please don't feel obligated, you can send the $5.2 to my PayPal. Hi, Nicole, check your PayPal. I've sent you the difference in posts. Thank you, Edwina. Thank you so much. And please know that, yeah, I really appreciate it that you guys forgive me for the mistake, because I already had put them in and I thought they would weigh the same as the other ones. But then I didn't think of the fact that the inner pieces would be full metal, because the holes need to be on the place. And yeah, full metal weighs always harder. And that's why all the dies that some sellers make are always having those empty spaces inside. It makes them weigh a lot less, and then also they have to pay less postage. Yeah, and I didn't think about it. While I understand you made an honest mistake, I don't mind sending the postage out, but please know I will send you dozens of nasty emails in the middle of the night. Tanya. Give us your PayPal and how much American own in additional postage. Thank you, Barbara. And thank you all for helping me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, did you get? Oh yeah, I told you. It's muzzles as in that muzzle36@gmail.com. Hi, Kitty. We cannot enjoy the wonderful die knowing that it hurts you. Thank you. Yeah, but you know how I feel inside. It's a struggle between Nicole, you did it wrong, and yes, please. It's a struggle. And I always like to be honest, but sometimes being honest is hard because it's driving against your own goodness. No, that's not the word. Come on, help me, people. You know what I want to say. Yeah. Hi, Nicole. I have an inquiry to make. An inquiry, is that a request? I don't know that word. Ribbons, paper, and lace. I'm sorry. I have a feeling what it means, but I don't know for sure. I agree, Barbara. It's also cancels the donations of the Pink Panther if she now has to pay all the postage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. I admit, you are right. I have to say it like, yeah. Okay, let me show what I wanted to do, because now I put on the handle. So I will make a drawer for it, but for the people who tuned in later, sorry, I'm going to shake with the camera again so I can give you the best angle and the best view. Oh, sorry guys, I'm almost there. Yeah, and now I have to tilt it a little bit more so you can see. I purchased the balloon die set, but I'm having issues with it. Oh, okay. And did you contact the seller? Because if you have issues with that it doesn't cut or something like that, let it know. If it's a design issue, let me know. Hi Carla, love your dice and Etsy files. Can't wait to play with them. Ah, thank you, Carla. Good morning, House Scrapper. I am finding the little flaps on it very small. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I think you use wider tape. I always use 5 millimeters, but I think that's an odd. I'm always making the flaps 6 millimeters, so that way I can use the tape that is 5 millimeters wide. This is my most used size, and I can make flaps wider, but I personally don't like those big glue flaps. That's something I personally don't like. This is another must-have die. I'm loving it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay, but House Scrapper, bear with me because this will may or may not be produced in a die set, but I will tell you the details in a second. This is just my dummy, just to show you what I'm working on and what my idea is. I want this one to have a drawer. So this is the way you open. You can use it as a card, like this, and then fold it flat and mail it. But what I want to do is also make a drawer for it that will fit inside this pocket. And then in the drawer, you will be able to fit the record with the sleeve, because this one I die cut it with the cutting die. And then it will fit inside the drawer, but you could also then put in, for instance, a gift card or something like that. The basket on it looks a little too small. Okay. Let me know. I will check it. I will check the design and see if it is equal to the cutting die. If not, I will contact the seller about it, and I will deal with it. But first, I want to explain this, because else I lose track of what I was telling you guys. I'm sorry, paper and lace, ribbons, paper and lace. Sorry. So what I did is I designed the knobs, and of course they need to be in different colors, but they go on top of here. Come on, why don't you want to center? Then I designed the arm and one last knob that goes on top of that. Okay, it's not put down nicely, but you know what I mean. So like this, then the record can go on top of the card base. I made a slider mechanism for that you can pump up the volume. I made 2 knobs. And what I also did is I designed a pocket that can be glued on top of the flap like this, and that you can put a record inside. But I can't glue it down yet because I first have to put my design paper on this. So yeah, then you have a flap that you can store the records in. So that was my idea to make, and that you would have a drawer inside of here. So you could make it into a gift box and make it into a card. Oh, the drawer on the side is better than I had thought. So with drawer, it won't collapse, right? No, it won't collapse as much. I have to be honest, and it's depending on if you put an extra layer on this one, because now it's only 1 layer paper, as you see. But when you put an extra layer on this one, it will collapse less. And when you have the drawer inside, it will only maybe a little collapse when you pull out the drawer. Because I can't make a reinforcer with something that has a drawer, else the drawer won't open. Yeah. At least I got you live now, Denmark here. Hi, Eva. Hi. Hi, Christina. Good morning. Yeah, I thought that was a fun idea. So that way you would have the best of both worlds. So you have it would have it into a card that you can fold, but you could also make it into a gift box. And I thought that was cute. You could make the bottom of it closed for a box. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What you could do, because you're able to, but then you don't have an opening. Then you have to glue this part on the flap, and then you can make it a box that opens like this. So yeah, there are a few more possibilities. This needs to be made. I'm begging you, Lol. It's stunning and has much potential. Thank you. I was a little bit afraid, Tanya, because the record was your idea. I was a little bit afraid that you want a really fancy 3D record player. Let me put my face and my ugly hairdo back in side. But yeah, I was a little bit worried that you wouldn't like it. But I thought this way I can make card makers happy, and I can make people happy that like to have gift boxes. So yeah, that was the idea behind it. So I'm happy that you liked my idea. It looks good though, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you. And let me know, because I'm going to check for you regarding the balloon die set. I'm going to check it for you. Nicole, I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. I made a live, yeah, at least until I have to get ready for work. Yeah, and Cheryl, now you are having me live with a bad hair day. And whatever I do with these hairs, because the curls I normally have are not my own. And my own hair is very straight and falls like this. And when I do not have my hair buoyancy, it is straight and flat and ugly, and I can't do anything with it right now. It needs to be shortened, and I wanted to have new curls, but yeah, we are already now 6 weeks in lockdown, and we have about 4 to go. So yeah, by the time I can get to a hairdresser, my hair will be even longer. Oh, thank you. I will post the balloon, and I will have made with your dice on your Facebook group. Thank you, ribbons, paper, and lace. Yeah, thank you. I will call you Lace, because else I need to sum up every time if I'm talking to you. My hair is super fine and straight as an arrow. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, I always have bad hair days the last few weeks. We are starting more restriction on our lockdown midnight tonight. Oh, you too. See you all sent, but it's because I like the person and not. Thank you, Eva. Yeah, but you want a little bit to be a little bit uh, better looking than normal if you go on the live. And I'm flattered that you gave you a good idea. You are the one working your magic and making it design that will work for many crafters. Thank you, Tanya. But because you gave me the idea to design the record, I wanted especially you to be happy with the record player. Reason, yeah, presentable. See, I have to learn new English words. Yeah. You want yourself a little bit more presentable when you go on live streams. And my speech therapist told me that I need to talk slower, because I'm always in a hurry to explain things in the best way I can. and then I'm going to pinch my voice, and then I get throat pains. So yeah. But I'm happy that you like the idea. I'm going to work on it further, make the design paper layers, and make cute stuff that goes on top. And I want to design a good drawer that, yeah, can hold a lot of stuff. I feel your quarantine hair problems. Just cut my own hair. Yeah, see, and I don't have the guts to comb or to cut my own hair. I have the very expensive uh, a curling iron from Dyson. It was gifted to me by a friend of mine. And he told me maybe this helps against your bad hair days. But yeah, I did it this morning, but the curls all went down because I didn't spray hairspray on it and stuff like that. So yeah. If we ever do a Zoom, you will see we all have a COVID hair and fashion. Yeah. and, and normally I wear a nice sweater, but I'm starting more and more to like my cozy sweaters because, yeah, I can't go outside. Oh, and I also had a problem. Let me tell you in a second. I first want to read what your guys say. Nicole, with March coming up, can you please make a kite design? But didn't you see the kites that I already designed? I know they are small, but I designed, I believe, 3 kite sets. 2 or 3. I'm a little bit lost of track. It's nice to have a gift box and a card combined. Yeah, I thought so too, Lace. Yeah. Oh, I should tell my boss that, lol. Then I will not have not have to talk so much. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good excuse, but she really told me that I need to talk slower, and that way I don't speak as loud and I don't pinch my voice. What does everybody else think about the kite design we can take outside use? How fun would that be? Whoa, but then you need a bigger kite. And I have to keep in mind the size, the maximum size I can make it in, so people that have a standard die cutting machine can die cut it. Oh, sorry, I have not seen them. Going to look now. I believe the last one is sold by Surprise Creation Store. Yeah, the last one I designed is by Surprise Creation Store, but that's a small one. It's especially designed for cards. After the chat, could you please message me if the postage for my package was higher since I had 2 sets together? Tanya, no. It felt between 100 and 350 grams, and I can send, it was 200 grams, the total weight. And without the cleaning die set, it was 175. So I didn't have to pay much more. It was the same price. I have to tell myself, Eva, you are so beautiful with the gray stripes and the uncut stings. Yeah. Yeah, I have to do that to myself too in the morning. I would like to donate you, but do not have PayPal. Yeah, Cheryl, but don't feel obligated, sweetie. If you can't, don't. It's my mistake. My mistake. Oh, that was twice. It's my mistake, so I need to solve it. And if you would help me, of course, I will be happy. I will be lying if I'm not happy. But yeah, it's my mistake, so I will solve it if you can't. Simple. I'm simple as that. Then I needed to think before I act or do stuff. Do you sell mini kites that fly? No, no, no. No, not that really fly in the air. No. I plan on trying that too. I don't feel obligated. I just want to. Thank you. Cheryl, if you want to, really want to, you can buy, I believe in my Etsy store, there is a file. Let me look it up. If you don't have PayPal and you really want to make the donation for the extra postage, there is a file that is only for printing out, but I have to look it up so I can give you the right link. Where did I put it? Let me see. I know it's there, but now I feel a little bit in a hurry. Oh, here. Yeah, I found it. It's a bulky envelope, and what you could do is buy this file through my Etsy store, and that file costs about the same money as the money I'm short with the postage. So yeah, that would be an option, maybe. I don't know if that's possible for you. But this file you can print out and make yourself a bulky envelope. I believe for A2 size cards. Do I say that correctly? I have to see if I still have the cutout. No, I don't have it anymore, but you will see the picture in my Etsy store of the envelope, and there is the information. Hi, Luna. Hi, I enjoy watching you and really like your dice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. House Scrapper, that's a cute idea to send a kite in the mail. Kids would like it. Yeah, but how big must the kite be? And structural wise, I have to see, because then I have to do the cross of the kite in one piece and the kite itself in another piece, but then I have to see if I can make flaps so you can glue them over onto the kite itself. It would be possible, but how big? What size would be a good size that you would like? Hi, Ma. Hi. Yes, I think so too. I'm home recovering from a knee surgery and I had a lot of ideas going in my head. I hope you are doing well. I hope you will be recovered soon. Just designing the kite, and we can maybe buy the wooden dowels ourselves. Okay, so you only want me to design the kite part and not the structural part. I did not get a record set, but I can still use this to donate or e-transfer. Ah, that's sweet. Oh, and I talked to the seller, and after he is back from his holiday, he is willing to produce more. But yeah, that's somewhere around March 2nd, 3rd week, March, something in that area. Yes, my knee is doing fine, thank you. Ah, that's great news. Yeah, I think I have a little zit. See, I'm still touching my face. Oh, I like to tell you something funny. Well, I thought it was funny. For years now, I have a paper cabinet that normally you would see in scrap shops. And I don't know if you know the one, but it's in the corner of my room, that one, the long one. But the downside of that thing is it has plastic containers, and when you bump into it, you hear cracking noise, and the the drawers that are in there can break off. And I hated that fact. But because I live in the Netherlands and we normally would not have paper in size 12 by 12 inch, the Dutch cabinets are not made for 12 by 12 inch papers. We go by 30 centimeters, but 12 inch is 30.5 centimeters for us. So I was struggling to find a good cabinet, but I couldn't find one. And let me show it to you. A sweet friend of mine from Sweden sent me a few, and not all, and the most I bought myself, but she sent me a big pack of my favorite paper from Maya Design. Look. So she sent me about this much extra, and I had bought myself a lot of those sheets too, because you know I'm addicted to Maya Design paper. But I'm terrified to put it in my cabinet because it's already very full. And so I was looking for a cabinet, but I couldn't find one that makes these papers fit. And then I was on YouTube, and you know YouTube will make suggestions to you about videos you would maybe like. And there was one from a guy and who altered a PAX cabinet from IKEA, and I believe the name is PAX, but it's the small version, so with not so many holes as I have, but he had one that had, I believe, 6 holes, and mine has 25, but it's the same cabinet. And then he showed me how to convert it into a paper cabinet, and then I thought, oh well, how stupid of me that I didn't think of it to make that into my paper cabinet. So what I did, but I didn't want to poke holes in it or drill holes in it. So I went on AliExpress, found some drawer carriers, those small hooky things that you have to normally drill and put a screw in. But I found a few that could hold 10 kilos. I believe that's about 20 pounds on weight, but that you can glue on the sides. So I ordered myself 140 of those things, and I made the DIY store in our neighborhood. I ordered 2 planks, and they are now making 36 shelves for me, so I could make my own paper cabinets. I have that cabinet for 10 years, and I didn't thought of the fact that I could make that one into a paper one. But I will show it when it's ready. I will show the before and the after, and I will show the items that I ordered. So maybe it's an idea for all of you who looking for an idea for paper cabinets that you can finally store your stuff. Could you make a Nicole's chat time in here at the same time at the same day, so you don't have to program the time you are here, and then all of your followers can come and join in? Yeah, I could do, Ava, but I don't think I have so much to tell. Sometimes I have an exciting life, but now in lockdown, I don't experience much funny things that I can tell about, or something like that. Nicole, is it possible to design planets for cards? I have seen a few on AliExpress, but they are all too small. Others are stamped, and also a space rocket and a gift box in a suitable size. Yeah, okay, of course I can. Hi, Laura. Hi. What did you say, Laura? Oh my goodness. Holy crap, that's a lot of paper. Yeah. I'll help you out, Nicole. Send it to me. And thank you for designing the A6 nesting dice. I had ordered them and the A6 puzzle. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Could you please spell out the name of the paper? Okay, yes, I can. Let me first put it away because it's such a big file and it weighs so heavy. So yeah, I first have to put it away. But I couldn't stand the fact that I couldn't look at it and sort through it. So I needed to have a paper cabinet. And then uh, after I saw the video of the man, I thought, oh, how stupid can you be? You have that cabinet for years now. Yeah, my favorite paper is called Maya Design, and it's spelled like this. I'm trying to catch up with what you were all saying. Thank you, Tanya. I helped you out, Nicole. Send it to me. Yeah. Thank you for design. Oh, could you spell out the name? Okay, that's where I'm at. Sorry, my not to fit English, but it's so long time that I only wrote Danish. Yeah, I have the same problems with English. Talking is not difficult, but speaking is less difficult for me than typing. The paper Maya, yeah, it's called Maya with an A. The name of the company, please. Yeah, that's the name of the company. Gosh, Pion paper is very expensive too, ordered from overseas, as it's not available in my country to order it. It's close at $90. Yeah, those both are my favorite brands, but they are expensive. Yeah, trust me, it's the same thing in the Netherlands. Yeah, please link them because I have the same and I would love to see it. Okay, let me see if I can send you guys the link from the hooks that I ordered. And I know I sent it a link to my dad, so I thought, well, let me be smart and take that link because my dad was curious too what I ordered. Oh, but I see it's in Dutch, so I have to convert it into English. Give me a few seconds and I will put it in language English. Save. Yes. The link I'm now going to give you are the, how do you call them? Shelf supports. See, learn something new again. And those I ordered, and in the video that was on AliExpress, they showed that they put a big container of water on it and that they could carry it. So I had something like, okay, and then I only have to order 3 millimeters thick hardboard and make my shelves of it, and there I can put my papers on. So I have my own paper storage. Yeah, it's Maya Design with a Y. Maya. Yeah. Hi, Machteld. Hi. Same, Nicole. Talking much easier than typing. I'm confused my autocorrect on a regular basis. Yeah, me too. I just want to say thank you for all you do for us, and we love you, Nicole. Thank you, House Scrapper. Thank you so much. And I love you guys too, because of all of you, I can do what I love to do. And it's fun that some other people can enjoy the things you created. That's the most and biggest honor, yeah, a girl can have. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, how are you doing? And please, I know it's very worse in your country, the COVID. Yesterday on the news, we heard about your hospitals in England. Oh my goodness. I hope you don't get the British version. I really feel for the English people. It took me 5 minutes and eventually I gave up on the word earlier today. And honest, I still don't know how to type it. Yeah. Yeah. Did you get the link? The link, and I believe he is selling them with 10 apiece. But yeah, I think this is the most convenient one to have. And I see they are also sent from the United States. Well, that's the option I get when I click on them. My autocorrect is always changing words to random. men's names, which is very awkward since I'm married and I'm going to get. Oh, that's great. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, you guys. So nice that there is something in the north that don't only are. So nice that there is something in the north that don't don't only are to go to get in the USA. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel sometimes the same way. Well, now we have something you guys don't have. And I know it's bad that I think that, but it's because sometimes I get so jealous when I see videos of people. Oh, well, I went to this and that scrap market or Michael's or whatever, and I had a coupon for 50% off. And then I think, I'm so freaking jealous because one, we don't have a Michael's or all the other stores you guys have, and coupons? No. Here they don't do coupons. They want full price or none. So yeah, then I have to admit that sometimes I think, okay, now we have something you guys got that you guys can't get. I know it's bad thought of me, but yeah, as I'm always honest, I have to admit. Abiding by all the rules and not going out. Yeah, me too. I didn't go out now for almost 4 weeks. Oh no, that's a lie. I went one time to the post office. But yeah, I didn't see family or friends or my best friend. I didn't see her now for more than 1 year. Of course, I chat with her through live chats, but yeah, I so miss hugging her and teasing her, and yeah, that's something I really miss. It's okay, Tanya. Also, I have trouble with my words, and my keyboard is possessed. Me too. Thank you, crafty lady. You're most welcome. You too. You are a sweetheart too. Thank you. Or ask somehow, or ask someone how they are and how to correct change it to Dutch, which is a bad word. Uh-huh. I know. I was gifted inserts for IKEA Kallax from a US company, Stamp and Crafts. It's expensive for a whole bookcase though. I love them and super sturdy. Yeah, I'm wondering if my would become sturdy, but I think so. I looked at the guy in the video. He also used 3 millimeter hardboard, and it worked perfectly. So yeah, crossing my fingers. But if it works, it's such a cheap way to make myself a paper cabinet. If I had to give somebody the assignment to make me one, I think I will be paying 3, 4, 500 euros for it. I got to I go to work and come home. This time around, vision care is classified as essential. Yeah, here too. The eye shops are open here too. So glasses and hearing aids shops. Yeah. Nicole, we have a discount store here called Tuesday Morning. Yeah, I heard of that. I had to pick up grocery next door and popped in to find packages of Basil cardstock. Whoa, $4.99 a whole pack? I pay 3 times as much for one pack in euros. So, that's dirt cheap. See, that's why I'm sometimes really, really, really jealous. I have to admit that. Sorry for not being here so much. I needed a while and maybe still not need to process things due to my uncle. I totally understand, Laura. I had already that feeling. So don't be sorry, sweetie. Good find, Tanya. Lucky you. Yeah, you can say that. Lucky you. Sometimes while I type, my keyboard types out a totally different language. And what's worse, I speak three, but nothing that I type is the right language I use. I wish we had Tuesday morning here. Yeah, the borders are still closed between US and Canada. Yeah, we the smaller 8.5 by 11. Oh yeah, $3.99. See, I need to move to America. I also wish we had a Hobby Lobby. Yeah, yeah. I wish we had one too. Laura, I missed what happened, but hugs. Can you put the link to my... Oh, a link to Maya Design. Yeah, I can put a link to Maya Design, but just go on Google and type in Maya Design and you will find it. So, yeah, it's not that I don't want to help you, of course. Maya Design, and then paper, something like that. But that's the official site. Website. Yeah. This is the official one. Cheryl, I live in right now across the street from a big Hobby Lobby. That's bad for me. I'm jealous. It would be extremely bad for me and my mom and my sisters. Yeah. And thank you for the hugs. We have nothing for those specialist store that the US have. I have to buy everything online. Yeah, we too. The same problem. Yeah, I know what you mean, but not having a decent craft store or slim pickings with that we do. Plus, I share my craft room with our vehicles. Yep, I'm in the garage with a lot and lots of dust. Ah, that's I oh dear, I am so sorry. We currently have 15 family members with 15 family members with COVID. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really, really, really hope this is going by fast. Yeah, we all are in the same boat. Boat. Both. Boat. Come on, Nicole, do your English correctly. Thank you, goodness, for AliExpress and eBay. Oh, and Nicole's dies. Yeah. See, but yeah. So I'm going to design the card, but yeah, I don't know if a seller would be interested in producing it. That's not up to me. The sellers pick themselves. But maybe I can find a seller who is willing to do a pre-order version if there are people who want one. But I think that's smart to do after March, that the other people who aren't able to order the exclusive die set can also order it. But yeah, maybe somewhere around March. I will put it as soon as it's ready as a cut file in my Etsy shop, and then as a cutting die set. Yeah, it will take a little bit longer, but yeah, I think I know a seller who is willing to make it. But yeah, I have to see. I have to wait and see. They are the ones who choose and not me. I can't say you have to produce this one and pay me. That's not the way it works. All things to scrap in US are much cheaper than in Europe. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, that's terrible. I hope they all come out of it okay. Yeah, I hope so too, Tanya. Please wish our family members my well wishes. I clean my desk every day and sometimes twice. I hope all of your family gets well. Yeah, my prayers to you too, Tanya, and your family members, of course. What a horrible, 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 yeah, how do you call it? Virus. It's so frustrated that so many people need to suffer it. Oh, and I see thank you, Barbara Parker, and thank you, Tanya, for sending me the money for the extra money for the shipping cost. Yeah, I really value that a lot. I will figure it out. Oh, and I don't know, but maybe somebody is interested. I have one extra set. I have to see where it is. Oh, see, and now I'm throwing the dice on the floor. I have, maybe that's an option too for the ones who are interested. And with that money, I can make it go to the extra postage that I have to pay. But I have a set of dice here that if you want, I can sell, of course, and send it off. But I have to see what. Yeah, but then I have the same problem because shipping it out will be expensive. No, I don't think that's a good idea of me. No, it's better for you to order it on AliExpress because else, see, those horrible shipping rates here in the Netherlands, I hate them. Oh. Yeah, me too, Laura, me too. Just curious, does your Etsy shop have a waitlist option so you know how many more to order next time? I would love a record die. I missed out. No, Tanya, I tried. I tried to look into that, but no, it doesn't have a waiting list option. Maybe I'm going to... Yeah, but that's tricky because I must rely on the seller in producing them, and I don't know how long it takes for him to have them ready and shipped out to me. Let me investigate that after the end of February, if you don't mind, because then the seller is back and he can tell me how long it will take for him to have them finished. And I have a little bit to go on because I know now he needs to produce 50, and I'm counting a bit the days, so I have an idea on how long it will take him to produce 50 of those sets. So yeah, I think then I will have a better view on how long it will take. I think that's a better option also for my well-being and sleeping rests, because it bugs me if I can't do what I promised, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, sweet people, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish off the record design, and I will see if I can make it as soon as possible and as pretty as possible. And when I have it ready, I will show it in a live video. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you for the ones that sent me the extra money for the dice, the shipping costs. I really, really appreciate it. And if you don't want to do it, I don't feel bad because I made the mistake. So I need to see how I come up with about $350 extra. Yeah. Have a nice day to all of you. And thank you for being here. Bye-bye.